Hello everyone and welcome to Nicole Reacts Up. I'm Nicole and I react to LGBTQ movies and TV shows. Today I'm going to be starting a series that I'm not gonna lie, I have avoided, but I've been told time and time again to watch it. So here I am. You got me. I'm doing it. Let's see what all the hype is about. Here it is, Dickinson. Let's go. All right, one of the reasons that I avoided this is because I'm not really big on period pieces.
Emily Dickinson was born in 1830 in Amherst, Massachusetts. Aside from a few mostly anonymous verses, she remained unpublished. When she died, her poems were discovered. Some of the strangest, most fascinating poems ever written. Almost 2,000 of them hidden in a maid's trunk.
Okay, so Emily Dickinson was a poet who was not famous in her day. And y'all are trying to tell me she's a lesbian. I'm listening. So Emily Dickinson is played by the beautiful Haley Steinfeld. I guess she's woke up in the middle of the night and has like a really good idea. Imagine you had to like light an oil candle and take out and sharpen your pencil with a razor in the middle of the night. When you had like a cute business idea or like a poem.
It is 4 o'clock in the morning, Lavinia. I'm writing.
Mother says you have to. I did it yesterday.
Why doesn't Austin do it?
Austin is a boy.
This is such bullshit.
All right, so it's 4 a.m. Emily has woken up just to, I guess, write a poem or something. Instead, she is being summoned by who I think is her sister to go fetch a pail of water like Jack and Jill. Now, I don't understand why this is a woman's job. It seems to me like it's heavy, laborious. I feel like a boy should be doing it, especially back in those days. I like the music they use. So we're mixing period piece with modern music. Interesting. Being a woman in this century sucks.
I'm off the radar.
We needed that water an hour ago. You are a useless girl. Useless.
I love this bitch. I love her. Jane Krakowski. She's so funny.
Now, you need to go get dressed. We have another gentleman coming to see you.
Mom, no!
This man could very well be your husband. Don't pull any of those stunts like you did the last time.
I made an offering.
You dropped a dead mouse in that poor man's lap.
Yes. Like a cat.
Is this the gentleman caller? Because he looks like a baby from this angle. You should have been like, we have a toddler coming to visit. Oh no, it's the girl from The Ring.
Emily, don't do that.
Hey, Emily.
Oh, come on! George!
She's like, yo, what up, son?
Hey.
Good seeing you. Mom, this is my friend from math class.
My daughter's acquaintance?
He's in the lit club with Austin. We hang out like all the time.
George, can I talk to you for a second outside?
Totally.
Great. Mom, we'll be on the porch. Try not to spy on us.
Why is she bowing?
You know I'm not gonna marry you, right?
Never say never, Emily. Like you wrote in your poem, I dwell in possibility.
I love when people quote me.
Why won't you marry me?
I'm not gonna marry anyone. I have one purpose on this earth, and that is to become a great writer.
She's like, I don't have time for a man.
Is there someone else?
Yes. Actually,
Who is he? I'll kill him.
you can't kill him. He is death.
What?
I'm in love with death.
She's a spooky girl. She's in love with death.
He's such a gentleman. Sexy as hell.
I like that dress.
You're still editor of the Lit Mag, right? I want you to publish this.
Whoa. Okay. You're finally gonna let me publish one of your poems?
I'm not sure it's ready, but
Everyone will know the name Emily Dickinson.
you can't print my name.
Why not?
Because my father doesn't approve of women publishing.
Oh, come on. That's stupid. You're a genius, Emily. He has to approve of that.
Couldn't you just put my initials or anonymous or something?
No. No way. You deserve credit. And you should stand up to your father.
George is one of those early feminists, and we applaud him.
You know what? Just do it. Just do it. Publish it with my name and everything.
You can lick your lips, you can give her a kiss on the cheek, you can put a little Abraham Lincoln hat on. She's still not gonna marry you, George. So Emily asks her friend George, who she will never marry, as she says, if he can publish one of her poems in the Lit magazine. She requests not to have her name published because her dad does not approve of women writing. Well, F your dad, he's publishing your name.
You ruined it again.
She didn't ruin it. They were kissing, I saw.
Kissing? My God, what is wrong with you?
Like, you're the one that keeps throwing me at these men. You'd pawn me off on a widower, a cripple, anyone who would.
She's like, maybe.
The whole town of Amherst knows how bad you want to get rid of me.
What's all this fuss?
Oh, there's another Abraham Lincoln entered the house.
Mother's trying to disown me again.
Dad's like, what has it been, 2 days since the last time she tried that?
So you would just have her stay here in our house till kingdom come? Doing nothing all day?
I do plenty.
Oh, like what?
I'm the one that found all those birds' nests.
All right, lady.
As a bird lover, I have to say, that's pretty cool to find a bird nest. It's very rare that you can find one, and sometimes you find them on the floor, which is a little sad, but I don't think I would bring them into the house. That's just unsanitary. Emily's mother is trying to pawn her off to a man, and she is not interested in marrying anybody at this point. All she wants to do is be home and write and become the greatest writer ever known. Now, she can't say that in front of her father, so she just says, I'm just gonna walk around and think and collect bird nests. Which reminds me, I used to have this student, and I think she was about 8 at the time. And I said, what do you want to be when you grow up? And she said, I want to be a stay-at-home mom. And I said, okay, you like kids? And she goes, no, I don't like kids. I don't want any kids. And I said, well, then how are you going to be a stay-at-home mom? She paused, she thought, and said, I just want to be a stay-at-home person. And honestly, I never felt something so close to my heart. I was like, you're onto something, girl. And I think Emily Dickinson is a little bit onto that too. She just wants to be a stay-at-home person who writes. And honestly, slay. So here, Emily continues to be a stay-at-home person watching the bees. And here arrives yet another Abraham Lincoln man.
Heard you turned down another suitor.
Yeah, wasn't into it.
Well, on the subject of marriage, I have some news.
What news?
I proposed to Sue, and she said yes.
Yes. Yes. Guys, did they do that in the 1800s?
You can't
That
marry
must have been illegal.
Sue.
Why not?
Austin, she's my best friend.
Look, Emily, don't get all crazy right now. It's not a good time. Sue's sister Mary is dead. She got typhus and died, like all the others.
Just like
Jesus,
Oregon Trail.
Poor Sue.
Yeah, so just be respectful of her situation, okay?
You don't have to tell me to be respectful of my best friend.
Be respectful of the woman who's going to be my wife.
So Emily Dickinson's brother is marrying her best friend, who was receiving cunnilingus from him at the barn for Sue. It must be from Emily, saying, don't do it, my brother stinks, his pits are nasty, he farts. Yeah, he knows that she... Do not read this, give it to Sue. Damn, she knows her brother. I guess this was a way of sending a text message back then. Meet me in the orchard. Okay, all of a sudden, this feels gay. So I'm not sure if this is gay yet. However, Emily asks Sue. I can't say it. How do I say it in a different... Emily asks Sue. Emily tells Sue to meet her in the woods, and they meet in the woods in the apple orchard. And basically, she's like, how could you marry my brother? We were supposed to grow old together as old maids and become great writers. And at this point, they haven't made it clear if they're romantic or anything, but that's where I'm assuming it's going. But the problem is, everybody in Sue's family has passed away from typhus because, you know, the olden times. And she's literally marrying for her survival at this point. She even says, I will literally starve if I don't marry him. It's really sad that back in those days, women couldn't work and didn't have jobs, couldn't make their own money, so they had to rely on marriage to sustain themselves.
Is this some kind of joke? You're marrying my brother. Are you insane?
What else was I supposed to do, Emily? My entire family is dead.
Yes, I know, and I feel terrible about that, but Austin? You don't even like him. You told me you don't respect his intellect. Besides, I thought we were never getting married. I thought that we were gonna grow up and become great writers together.
That's a stupid promise we made when we were 14 years old. I'm all alone in this world. If I don't marry Austin, I will literally starve to death.
Well, I guess since you're marrying Austin, I'll be your sister now. Promise me something, Sue.
Is this about to get gay?
That you'll always love me more than him.
I wouldn't worry too much about that one.
I don't know, they're acting gay. Oh, that's gay. That's gay. That's real gay. Okay, girls kissing in the apple orchard on a rainy day while she is engaged to my brother. Your brother was just going down on her in the barn. That's weird. You guys are sharing a partner. Okay, so now it's clear to me Sue and Emily have a thing going on, but Sue is marrying into the family, so they can be together somewhat physically within. Oh, there's her mans. It's death. When my meds are not working, sometimes I be looking at death like, what's up, man? You coming for me yet?
Miss Emily, what is it?
I also have an announcement. A poem that I wrote will be published in the college magazine.
So Emily is coming out to her father as a published author.
Have I, or have I not, made myself quite clear that I do not approve of a woman seeking to build herself a literary reputation, Emily, and now you've gone and done it? Is there any way to stop this?
It's already gone to print.
But God, you wicked girl. Your mother was right. We have given you too much freedom, and now you have taken advantage of our kindness.
What is crazy is that you can just pretend that she came out to her father as a lesbian or as queer, and everything he's saying would still make sense in the context. I don't know if the directors did that on purpose, but that's what I'm getting the vibe of. So it's safe to say that Emily's father does not accept her being a writer. It's going to disgrace his whole family and generations worth of Dickinsons. She's like, yo, what up, Death? You got something for me tonight? Is that Wiz Khalifa?
Nice to see you.
Why is Wiz Khalifa playing Death?
You were late.
Most people would be glad if I never came.
Not me. I always want to see you. When will you come for me?
I come for you every night, my darling.
Not just for a ride, to take me away from this place.
Not for many, many years.
Who is it?
Emily, are you awake?
Yes, Father.
May I come in?
Yes, you may.
Not the Ebenezer Scrooge nightgown.
I worry about you children. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Father, don't cry.
Nah, you can go ahead and cry.
I just don't want to lose you. Promise me, Emily.
Promise you what?
Just promise me you won't get married and move away.
I won't leave you, Dad.
He's like, I sleep here now. Good night.
Hey, Dad. Can you promise me something, too?
Yes, what is it, my dear?
That if I want to kiss girls, you won't be mad at me?
Promise me that we can get him made.
All right.
I would like one of those too. She's like, I'm getting inspired. I'm getting inspired. You ready? Is it the thanks that I get for putting you bitches on? Is it my fault that none of you bitches on? Should've said and thank you note, you little hoe. Now I'ma wrap the coffin with a bow.
The carriage held, but just ourselves and immortality.
And there you have it, folks. That was Dickinson, Season 1, Episode 1, in the books. This episode had everything. Lesbians. Horses. Death. Wiz Khalifa. Lesbians. Pig farmers. Broken plates. Oil lamps. And long nightgowns for men. But what we are left with are tons and tons of questions. Such as, are Emily and her brother just going to share Sue? Will Sue and Emily ever have their turn in the barn? What does that pig farmer look like? If Wiz Khalifa is deaf, is Snoop Dogg life? All these questions answered next time on Nicole Reacts Up. Please let me know down in the comments what you thought of this episode, and subscribe if you haven't already. You can also find me on Instagram and TikTok. Check out the next episode right here. Thanks for watching. Bye.